Let us see the next question. On 1st of January for the month of March, Mr. X is purchasing security A in futures contract at the rate of 1000. On 1st of February for the month of March, once again, price of security A is rupees 1200. On that date, Mr. X settles his futures transaction. Settles stands for entering into the reverse of the original transaction. Original transaction was purchase. So now you settle, it means that say you will enter into the transaction for sale. Lot size is 500 shares. Calculate. There are two questions. The amount of the profit or loss to Mr. X, and second, date on which this profit will be given to Mr. X or loss is recovered from Mr. X. That is the question. I request all of you to give answer for the first question and second question in the chat box. So friends, over here the information is provided to us that on 1st of January for the month of March, the futures contract is entered upon. The futures contract is entered upon to buy the security at the rate of 1000. That is the price at which you are going to buy. So I show negative. Then the question is providing that it's on 1st of February. Again, the futures contract is entered upon for the month of March to square off the original transaction. Square off means say you will enter into the opposite of the original transaction. Originally your transaction was to buy, so now you will sell. What is the price at which you will sell? 1200. So basically what happens at it is very similar to the cancellation of the forward contract. Very similar to that. So in that case you are able to make a profit of rupees 200. Why? Because the sale price is more than the purchase price. So this is the profit that you have on one share. The question is providing the information to you that the lot size is 500 shares. So we understand that say overall amount of profit is equal to sale price minus purchase price. What is the sale price? 1200. What is the number of shares? 5000. Sorry, it's 500. Purchase price 1000 into 500 once again. 6 lakhs, 5 lakhs, that comes to an amount of 1 lakh. This is the way the amount of the profit can be calculated. And importantly friends, we have studied in case of the futures contract, that is a concept that is given a name as the mark to mark. In a way that's the initial margin, mark to mark margin, that is the maintenance margin. That is the reason the stock exchange would not like to carry forward these two transactions which have an assured profit of an amount of 1 lakh to the trader. So as far as the second answer is concerned, in that we understand profit will be given to Mr. X on 1st of February. In case of loss, comma, it would be recovered on 1st of February only. That is what we understand. So simply we understand that say, as we have the cancellation of the forward contract and you have the profit or loss, the same is the case which is applicable over here. And the thing that we understand is that this profit will be given to you or loss will be recovered on 1st of February only.